All the cycles.
Podcast. Spelled backwards.
Pod. Leap. Dumb. Leap. Dumb.
Pod. Spelled backwards. Pod.
Leap. Dumb.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to a brand new cycle, the end of our CW era
Oh, wow.
of America's Next Top Model, and a brand new season of Podleadum. My name is Hannah Jane Ginsburg, and my name better be on a beach ball in that foam pit.
My name's JDB Crump, and a lot of people think I'm not smart just by looking at me and hearing me talk.
And I'm Lex Basile Price, and I'll put money on the fact that I will be a good girl.
Ooh, I won't.
Knew it.
We are here today discussing, as I said, Cycle 2, Episode 1, The Guys and Girls Make It to Hollywood.
Sort of.
Not something we actually see happen in the show.
No.
So I've changed it to The Guys and Girls Who Are Definitely Some Kind of Height.
And if you're in some kind of like with us, you should go to Anchor. No, you should go to Spotify for podcasters, not Spotify for podcasters, not Spotify for podcasters, /Podleadum, and become part
This
of
is the Lead'em Pod Twitter versus X. It's just Anchor.fm forever.
You know what we should do? We should just buy a URL that's so close to anchor.fm that just redirects to the actual correct thing so that we could be like, look, just type in anchor.com. It'll take you there.
But you don't need to, JW, because we have that
Why?
Clixel. It might have only lasted a season, but it's lasted so many seasons of Podleadum. Click that Clixel and become part of the Lead'em Pod sponsor. This is also the perfect reminder for me to say you can join our Discord server, the Lead'em Pod of the Discord server.
There was someone who joined recently, and there's an introductions section where people can obviously introduce themselves to the greater Discord. And someone was like, "I finally caught up, so now I felt like I had like earned the ability to join the Discord, but you could join anytime."
Anytime.
But I love that someone was like, "I need to deserve it."
I will guarantee you at least 5 of the people on the Discord are currently in a rewatch, so
Oh, yeah.
there's no bad time to join.
And another thing you can do, even if you're like, I'm not ready for the Discord, I can't. Not yet.
Too much.
You can leave us a review on Apple Podcast if that's where you listen. And even if you don't listen there, you can leave a review.
Do you have a new one?
I do. This is 5 stars, obviously. The girl who loves this podcast.
Aw.
I've been listening for years now, and this is still my favorite show. It literally makes me LOL and smile on bad days. I can't recommend this podcast enough.
Thank you. That's
you.
so. Oh, I'm so glad I love that we're people's cheer up thing.
Yeah. Yes. What an opening!
Imagine being this violinist next to Tyra. You're going to get so much screen time just standing there.
You're wearing so much less clothing than you would prefer. Those musicians all look so uncomfortable in
So
those skimpy
cold.
outfits.
So they're standing at the Walt Disney Concert Hall, where I used to have to park when I worked at LA Opera.
These opening shots of Tyra are so like Dewey Cox, walk hard. Tyra has to think about her whole life before she hosts.
Oh, yeah.
But new look, new Tyra.
This short hair it's season, y'all. It's
Yes.
giving season, this short hair.
I adore it. I
It
think
looks
it
great.
looks so good on her. And I say it works with the cool piercings. I'm here for the piercings.
The fake
I'm
nose
here-
stud.
yeah.
The entire head styling I'm
Yes.
so here for. Which is a shame,
Mhm.
because then we have to talk about what she's wearing.
The diaper panty.
Lower cut than the beige leather bodysuit.
It's so many. You know if you ever played with paper dolls, and sometimes you'd be like, would it be funny to stack like 3 outfits on top of the paper doll and like see what peeks through? That's what it felt like this was.
Can one of them be made of tissue paper?
Yeah, exactly.
These pants are gonna fall apart at the mere whisper of a breeze.
I do like that this hairstyle very much solidifies this in my mind as the Tyra of Fab Life.
Yes.
Because that, to me, Tyra, this hair was hosting with Chrissy Teigen and the other folks on Fab Life.
But yeah, I like business hair, Tyra.
I think it looks great.
Yeah.
It means we also aren't going to see terrible wigs. Which, like,
Yes.
they've recently been getting really bad.
Yeah, and this looks just so fresh and well done. Yeah.
And like you can style it in slightly different ways.
Yeah.
Yes.
She still gets to play.
Yes.
Now, I was thrown because we're told that this is the final fashion show. And how did this journey begin? Well, here's the story all about how.
I don't like the spoiler that there's only 2 finalists.
Mm-mm.
Power's like, there's 2 of them. So if we come into this episode, in the last episode with 3, get ready.
This also made me wonder if the audience for the show had to sit there and watch the entire cycle before they got to watch the final runway.
I hope they did.
Let's roll the clip. And everyone's like, is this 18 hours?
There's 16 episodes. Oh God!
And
Why is
a recap?
the audition is 3 episodes long? Why? Y'all, spoiler alert, we watched the first 2 episodes of this cycle and we don't know the final people in the house.
Nope.
We get
Sure don't.
an elimination.
And that's a self-elimination. It's not even the show.
That contestant got tired of auditioning and was like, I'm done. So we start getting our classic video auditions, and we don't know her name yet. But so I'm going to identify her as the girl who lost 35 pounds because that's all we learn about her.
Yes.
She is in the most paneled room of all time. I have been in this den. I have lived in this rumpus room, panel
yeah.
on panel.
I am shocked that you were able to focus on anything other than wrestling because
That accent.
Mhm.
I heard Carolina before I knew this person was here. And I actually sat there and y'all, I like started up. I was like, huh? I was just like, all my high school friends?
I don't know what you're talking about, DW. I think we might have heard, though, one of the douchiest things someone said on the show, which is Google me.
And
Is that-
you won't be able to stop scrolling through my pictures because you'll be captivated.
Hot take. Just so we all know where we're standing.
Uh-huh.
Bryant, as we'll learn, is that person's name. I'm here for his style of bad person. Because he doesn't seem sexist. He just seems like he loves himself in a way that he shouldn't. That unearned confidence of this short king.
Over these audition episodes, I feel like we get a lot of people who are exactly as bad as they seem.
Yes,
Mhm.
yes,
A lot of people who hopefully, knock wood, are exactly as good as they seem.
yes.
Yes.
And then someone like Bryant, who I was ready to be terrible and is not that bad.
He's not that bad, but y'all,
It's fun villain. This is fun villain to me.
because he is such a dumb idiot. There is nothing in this
Oh,
head.
yeah. Except arm up, flex, flex, flex.
Yeah, and here's the thing. He's got the bona fides. He's like, hey, I've actually had some popular photos taken.
Well, he comes in real hard on the I'm just here to pull women train,
Yeah.
but then doesn't follow through on it in a way that was a relief.
Yes.
I don't even think it's true. I don't think he
And
cared.
no, I don't think so either. He's only sexually attracted to himself.
Himself.
He basically tells us that.
Yeah, autosexual for sure.
I find it odd that we have 31 folks.
I have a conspiracy
I do
theory about
too.
that.
Ooh.
I have a
Do.
conspiracy because I looked and I found 30 contestants. I think Ramon is number 31. They are counting Ramon as a body in the room because I could only find 30 people.
But we have the walk-offs where they have a trio.
We do.
Maybe they made Ramon walk.
I do love every time we hear Niall speak.
Oh
I'll
my God.
word it like that. That the captions crunch it as Ramon most
They
of
sure
the time.
do.
Uh-huh.
To the point that sometimes I think Niall's name is Ramon.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we get what I can't call a twist,
No, it's not.
but the most casual revision. We're just gonna revise the show just a little bit, just so you know. And I did not remember this even a teensy-tiny little bit.
Why would you?
And who the heck says models have to be so tall? With social media discovering stars, anything goes. So I cut out that height requirement and more applications than ever poured in. And I assume that they didn't have enough applications
That's exactly
with the
what
height
it was.
requirement, and that's why they dropped it.
That's for sure what it is.
Yeah.
But also the show drops it because, as we'll see in this and next episode, they're all in on height, and it's nothing. There is everyone looks normal height, except for like a few exceptions. Everyone just looks like typical height.
Every once in a while, a tallie will hug a normie, and you're like, oh. Like Lacey will put her arm around another woman, and you're like, what?
There's only one moment, and it's with Delaney, who's a tall, is next to Melissa, who's the shortest of the shorts. And
She's
you're
the shortest person ever in the world.
according to the show. I just think it's so funny. No part of me remembered that we ever got a reintroduction to the lack of height requirement.
Never.
That's also because the show acts like they've never had a petite season.
No.
The show behaves like this has not happened before.
The show also makes a big deal about how they've dropped the requirement, but then, as you've pointed out, does not tell us anyone's heights. So we're relying fully on the contestants to let us know how short or tall they are.
I don't know. We haven't seen them yet, but I hope in the opening credits it just says tall or short under their name. Not the height, just tall or short. Bew smallful, bew tallful.
Tallful.
This is a nothing. This is a nothing thing, but I needed to say it because Captions Crunch is already drunk. Because they're introducing
Captions Crunch is wild and out with Nick Cannon.
They gave up. They gave up this cycle.
Because when they just list who's gonna appear, they say that Josie is coming, but it says Joe Z.
Yeah.
This man's name is Joe Z, and Captions is like, are you excited to see Josie?
From the Pussycats? Weirdo.
And Carolyn is back. Not Tyra's dad, though.
No.
And more important than ever, the twist of all twist, a jump scare of a thing. Whitney Port, Cycle 10 winner, is apparently going to make an
Whitney
appearance.
Port? Cycle 10 winner Whitney Port?
What was her last name?
Thompson.
Thompson, great.
I wish it was Whitney
You dare
Port.
besmirch the name of Whitney Port on this podcast?
My brain, halfway through that sentence, tried to protect me. That's what was happening. I can't believe. No, hold up. I can't believe. Not only for what will probably be no reason Whitney is coming back, but also that they remembered a cycle before 17.
Yeah.
I can't believe that you would start with Chrissy Teigen and try to build up to Cycle 10 Whitney. But I also thought it was hilarious that even the show, when they end with Whitney, puts in the saddest woo in response.
And then, did y'all see who was on the cover of Nylon?
Yep.
Rita Ora.
Yep. Her canonical first appearance in Top Model.
And guess what? The prizes look a little bit different this cycle.
We do things a little different.
Because we're now getting $100,000 cash.
Sure.
And a national ad campaign from Zappos Couture.
Zappos Couture. Ooh, glorious.
Zappos Couture doesn't actually seem to exist, but they tried to make it exist.
Mm-hmm. Particularly around 2014 and 2015.
Because Andre Leon Talley was secured as the role of artistic director. And Francesco Carazzini was their photographer.
Oh, so all Top Model royalty.
Yes.
Truly.
And if I could just read you a brief, devastating read about Zappos Couture from
Please.
fashionista.com.
Please do.
As for Zappos Couture, Zappos' luxury e-commerce site that doesn't actually sell any couture. Short and painful.
Devastating.
Oh, and by the way, did you like Eric Asla? Because he's back, and we're only going to show one thing from his portfolio, and it's a super recent photo of Tyra.
Sure is.
So it doesn't really matter where they are because we don't go inside, weirdly. We've been here before,
But we do circle the block.
We do. The Park Plaza Hotel, where we meet two people that couldn't be more opposite. Because Dustin, as we said, 18, from Kernersville, North Carolina.
My goodness, this accent.
Sweet little mumbly 17-year-old with a fake ID. Countered with...
Yeah, the show says he's 18, but this, I'm just like, we checked the paperwork on Dustin, right? Because this seems like a TikTok teen.
Versus Mikey, 25, from Hollywood, Florida, with his voice. His voice is higher than I would think from looking at this person.
And he's worked with Kate Upton, and that's the last positive that Mikey will have on the show.
The theme of this cycle is we're just going to tell you all now that everybody here almost is a working model who is working.
It's so
all
weird.
of them. And they're not trying to hide it.
While
anymore.
he has met Kate Upton, he's apparently never met, knew, or understood what a deaf person is.
No. Though you could say that for several people in this cast.
Sure. Because we also meet Niall from Washington, D.C. Sure, Niall, you're definitely not from Jersey.
Did either of you recall that Niall was 25 at the time of the show?
No.
I did not.
I didn't realize he was one of the older contestants.
We also meet Ramon, his interpreter.
Mm-hmm.
And this little pop into the confessional is so cute
So
from
cute.
Ramon.
Now, I did look up Ramon because I needed to have a fun story to talk about Ramon.
Mm-hmm.
So when Niall was on Dancing with the Stars, because we all know this is in our ethos.
Yeah.
Ramon apparently got into an accident, and they didn't. First, there was a report that he got in a car crash, and then Ramon said, no, that's not what happened. He was in the hospital, but that's because he fell, quote, onto my groin and damaged my urethra.
Ooh.
Oh my
They then
gosh.
gave him a colostomy bag.
Oh.
The bag wasn't filling up. He went back to the ER, and they found that they had nicked his bladder, and urine was filling his abdominal cavity.
Oh my gosh.
gosh, that poor person.
I love that you introduced this by calling it a fun story.
Well, because he fell on his groin. That's fun.
That's America's Home Funniest Videos.
Yeah.
Mikey has this habit, now that we're done talking about fun things,
Yes.
Ramon seems great.
Ramon seems great.
Yes. Mikey has this habit that I want to point out now of saying things that are very obvious, like they're incredible discoveries he's just made that no one else has ever done before.
Yes.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. And he's like, wait a second. This guy using sign language who has an interpreter, I think he might be deaf. I figured that out.
Wow. Good
Has
going,
everyone
Mikey.
else all figured that out? Huh.
So insightful.
I can't. I will say there is something fascinating about from go me being like, I hate this person.
Oh, so much.
I mean, he doesn't give you nuance. Like,
Uncomplicated.
Mikey eventually won't actually have a talking head that's not, I'd love to sleep with a woman
Mm-hmm.
Just
in some
skeezing.
facet. But it's not even like it evolves from there in
No.
these two episodes. It's just, it's almost, it's like he's a doll with a pull string. And there's only about 3 phrases he can say.
He is Matthew McConaughey in Dazed and Confused.
Sure is.
And that is his whole personality.
Yeah. And likes that hair.
Oh, loves that hair.
And we get our first real meeting of Short King Bryant,
Yes.
who has never met sunshine that he didn't want to tan in.
Ooh.
And then the bus pulls up with a giant ruler just to remind you about the half theme we're going to have this cycle.
And then that makes, okay, the only good thing about this ruler is it seems like it tells us how tall Yusai is. Because he seems to be about 5'6" to 5'8".
Yeah. It's a strong choice on the show's part to show Yusai screaming at the winner that he's not doing well. That's our memory of Keith in this episode.
Sure is.
And at this point, I was like, was the girls played just late? This doesn't feel purposeful.
No, it's because, no, I know why. Because as they enter the bus, the double-decker Hollywood tour bus, they have to strip.
Remove their pants, right?
Yeah,
Their pants go off in the downstairs.
in the downstairs. The pants go off in the downstairs. Then they bloop, 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 bloop upstairs, where some of them have shirts on, which makes it look obscene. Some of them don't, which is better. At this point, it's just
That's
better.
true.
It does. Anytime, I don't know. There is nothing very sexy to me about a man wearing just a shirt, especially if no underwear is there. You just look like a child who's like been bigged immediately.
Absolutely.
Fully 100% agree. This is where we meet Devin, a new type of character for the show, in that he is a working model who isn't working.
He's not working so hard. He's not working so hard.
Working in so many places.
6 international agencies.
Devin claims that they are goofy and hyper and love to party, signed to 6 agencies around the world. Later, they'll only name 4 cities. So, and is like a vase collecting dust on a shelf.
Ooh. He
And
didn't
I think
say
you have
vase.
to-
He said vase. Vase.
I would
Fancy water.
argue.
The one way you wouldn't say that word.
Loved it.
I would argue, Devin, you have to stay still long enough to collect dust.
Woo.
And I don't see that in you.
Bryant said, I can really tell the guys are eyeing me down. And I wrote, because you're short.
They're looking down.
Okay, we also meet Justin, who at
This
first
man
glance,
is so fine.
he is so hot.
Yeah, so fine.
But then he,
Good Lord.
he immediately shoots himself in his own sexy foot when he says, I'm a healthy 23-year-old looking for females. Never mind.
Yikes.
I'm gonna give him a little bit of credit. We'll see if I'm proven wrong, because that's like the last creepy thing he says. And then he says some very overtly non-creepy things. So I'm rooting for Justin.
Sure, I just hate anyone with, like, because isn't his name, like, J Smooth?
Yeah.
This new K songs. We just...
His
men,
feels like an actual nickname a friend could have given him, though.
Yes.
Because he is chill in
He
a
is chill.
way that seems almost impossible to achieve. Like, he is actually chilled out all the time. I focused more on the fact that he's new Laura James. He's healthy guy.
Then the women's plane landed.
And the bus went around the block and came back.
Yep. And the first woman we really meet is Mame from Silver Spring, Maryland.
Stunning human being.
And we'll find out more during her interview, so I'll save it. But she's also a new kind of character from for the show. They've really achieved some new types of personalities.
From riches to rags story? Uh-huh.
Yeah. She's like, I need a job now. That's what
Pageant,
this is.
but the good one.
We also meet Lacey, who is too young.
But
I
I
also-
think Lacey is so endearing.
I do too.
Could not have predicted El Dorado as being how you pronounce that town.
You know that town sucks. Any town that says we are the city of gold, the fabled city of, you know that's the worst town. And she also seems like she hates that town.
Yes, she does. I think she might be actually funny.
I think so
And I
too.
feel like we haven't had
Lacey
an
is
actually
actually
funny
funny.
contestant in forever.
I actually think we have a couple of contestants this cycle that could slot into that, but Lacey's got a sense of what is going on and what is actually true at all given moments of the 2 episodes I've seen, and I hope I'm not proven incorrect.
There's one statement that she says that made me ascend to heaven and die.
In heaven? Oh, God.
Yes, I had to go to heaven and die. This is how much it knocked me out. And when we get there, you'll see why. But the rest of the time, she seems delightful.
Her big story is virgin. We always, if someone's a virgin on this show, the show is like, you must say that.
You gotta tell us.
Mhm. Yeah.
Well, especially on these all gendered cycles, they're like, you gotta. I love it. Makes sense later when you figure out that there's some timeline shenanigans and they've gotten these Oppo phones, but there's right now you don't know that yet, and Brian is just in the background taking a selfie during Dustin's shoot, and I'm like, that's bold.
We also, why were some people, and I realize why, but what the timeline is, because they have to take off their shoes before getting to the bus, which makes it look like some people weren't wearing shoes at all, so that they could be measured for nothing.
There is also a way to tell the timeline, and it is hives.
Yeah.
Dustin, Lacey,
Lacey.
other folks all get chest hives, and there was an allergic reaction from multiple
something.
contestants for something.
Yep.
We are told they're going to get 10 frames of bus photo.
It's nice to hear that.
Yeah.
Bus photo.
Yusai says to Alexa, "Have you been to Vegas?" And she says, "Yeah." And he says, "I can see that." I have this really weird talent. I can look at someone and just know if they've
I can
been to
smell
Vegas.
I can smell the Vegas on
The
you.
neon.
And then we meet, truly for me, one of the worst people,
Mm.
Stefano. Because Stefano is here to be all sexist.
Yep.
Just seems to genuinely have a hatred for women.
Yeah.
It only shows up in boob job right now.
Yeah. If you took Marvin and Romeo and smashed them into one person,
Oh boy.
you would get Stefano.
You are not wrong.
And then Alexa has one of the wildest tie rods
Yes.
in the history of this show,
Because she said she was from San Diego. That's what she said.
Mhm.
Tyrod said, no. Here's all the hyphens in the world. You're from Cardiff by the Sea. Cardiff by the Sea. All hyphenated. I've never seen a city spelled like that. This is so silly looking.
And correct me if I'm wrong, listeners. Isn't Cardiff, Wales, also by the sea? So wouldn't that also be Cardiff by the sea?
Didn't help us find it.
Oh, and if you look it up, by the way, Cardiff by the Sea, usually referred to as Cardiff because, yeah.
And Alexa is like, as a contestant, if the show was like, "Hey, remember Jamie Ray? Remember how much fun we had breaking this woman? Let's see if we can do it even faster."
Yes, but this is also the reveal that Hadassah, a person we haven't met, also has had a boob job, which is important for later.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, a lot of the contestants are just sitting around discussing boob jobs and
the
having a
women.
grand old time.
The women.
The women. Mm-hmm.
What gender traitor went to Stefano and told about this conversation?
Yeah, was Stefano just spying in the back of the bus? Like, what was happening?
No, because he doesn't know about Hadassah.
Yeah.
True.
He
It's
can
all-
apparently, he's decided that he can look at a woman and tell.
Just like Yusai.
Mm-hmm.
So then we meet a contestant, and we're going to do a little meta commentary.
Yes.
Just to prep everyone for the rest of the cycle. We've discussed this beforehand. We meet a contestant who we will be exclusively referring to as Beja.
Beja.
Beja. And we'll be using...
And for whom we will be using she, her pronouns.
Yes.
Yes. Because we did just a little checkaroo, just to see kind of some current, not where are they now, but just current statuses of everyone. And Beja goes by that name, goes by she, her pronouns, and we will be referring to her as such the entire time. Now, one thing we should say, even though it really doesn't come up, thankfully, in these two episodes, is that the show in this cycle, as well as the previous two, is very much in a binary.
Mm-hmm.
Guy contestants, girl contestants.
Booch and Tooch, one might say.
And maybe it won't happen, but I assume that Beja is going to be lumped in on the Butcher side of things while in the show. So I, and as well as I'm sure Hannah and Lex, are going to be very cognizant of when we refer to groups of people, but also the show is going to use so much language like the guy contestants or whatever that it might, I hope it doesn't get tricky, and I hope everyone as always knows we're coming from a place of trying to be as extremely respectful as possible. But I don't want to talk just for everybody though.
No, of course.
No, you're absolutely correct though. I agree with everything you just said.
And we definitely have to talk about Beja because they are a lot.
A character.
She is a person of extremes.
I thought you were going to say she is
interest.
A person of interest.
From the color of the eyes and the insistence that they are real to the tiny prince mustache
to the hatred of most of the other contestants
and to the changing story of where they auditioned and how much money they have.
Because right now we get the introduction to her as I auditioned everywhere.
Los
I had
Angeles,
I had
Tennessee.
$1,000 and I was bebopping around to every city. And I have a question. Is that, I mean,
best use
she
of
got
money?
on the show. So,
No.
but also like, does it make you better to, like, do you have better chances if you audition
No.
multiple times? It feels like you
So-
wouldn't.
It also really makes me wonder when they dropped the height requirement, because she's one of our shorties, I believe.
Yeah.
Well, I looked it up later. She's 5'8", so she would be.
Oh.
Okay, so technically, yeah, sneaking right
Here's
in.
a wild spoiler, and I don't think, because they don't give us heights, you won't know who I'm talking about.
Mhm.
All this prattle, I'm going to call it, about small King's Welcome. We only have 3 contestants that are under 5'7" that make it into the house. And then everyone else is 6'2" or lower.
They also make this whole thing about like, also, talls are welcome. Yeah, they've always been welcome on the show.
They do some weird language, though, of not too small, not too tall. And I'm like, are you trying to say that the Matthews, Benns, and Wills of
Yes.
the world are no
Yes.
longer
Yes.
welcome?
Yes, I don't know. It felt weird.
It felt like they were like, shorts are in and talls are out, but not super tall, to be clear.
What's also out is Line App. Line App is dead. Long live Line App.
I'll miss the bear pillow.
Yeah.
Oh, like we're lacking animal pillows this cycle so far.
I think Oppo brought more.
Yes, welcome to the Oppo phone. And I was very ready to be mean about these, but I went and looked at the website, and I will say it does seem like the main selling point is the camera.
Yes.
This seems
and
like camera first, phone way, way, way second.
You want to know some weird connection to last season?
Yes.
Please.
The South Korean boy band 2PM, remember them? Prepared a song known as Follow Your Soul in a promotional deal with Oppo for launching its brand in Thailand. So we have a weird, because it was, I don't remember what his name was, the one guy that got kicked out of 2PM and then they were 1:59 PM or whatever.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Interesting. I mean, of all the phones we've ever had, this one looks the most like a phone I would want to own.
Yes.
Yes.
I will say this, though. All the selfies that we get really love a blur filter. And it does look like a filter. They were like, be gone, blemishes.
Well, it's the season of selfies.
This is a cast that constantly is talking about how many selfies they take a day.
And that is personified as Courtney.
Oh, I
am worried
remember
for
a
Courtney.
little bit about exactly. I remember a little bit, and I'm so concerned for her.
I'm really concerned for Courtney.
Although, right now, we don't have to be that concerned because she destroys every photo shoot she's a part of.
That I'm not worried about.
I don't know anything about Courtney.
No, I think she's giving me littlest, weakest antelope of the herd energy.
There's a lot of fragility there to me. The show seems to think is like, we're gonna bring her out of her shell, and I'm like, I think it's more than that.
She's here to be Oppo's spokesperson for sure.
I feel like the show likes to talk about her teeth. I want to have more conversations about Courtney's hair.
I also want to have a conversation about the
Ooh, these
rootedness of her.
roots.
Well, but also, how did she achieve this bronze color? It feels... I've dyed my hair a lot. All of us have,
Yeah.
actually. So we know that sometimes you do certain things to your hair color-wise, and then your hair erupts.
Yes.
And it's like, we're done for a while. You need a cycle off, friendo. And I think Courtney's right in the midst of that eruption.
Mhm.
Mhm. Lex, you're a person who rocks a great ear cuff.
Oh, thank you.
Can we discuss Mikey's ear cuffs?
This is the thing about Mikey. Everything seems like an affectation and a put on.
Mm.
Everything about Mikey seems
A
fake.
construction of a personality instead of an actual personality.
Yes.
Yeah.
The one thing I will give Mikey is I think this slacker personal style is consistent.
Yes, the ear
So if
cuffs
you're
don't.
looking for
The ear cuffs
that,
don't
it's
match.
Yeah, but I guess it seems inauthentic because it seems like he's working very hard to have a slacker style.
there. Sure.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like with the hair too. That hair, he's so into the hair and keeps talking about how everyone is like hair sexual and turned on by his hair.
There's also multiple contestants with like super long hair, so it's not even unique in this.
No.
Yeah.
I think that man's hairline is gonna recede real hard.
It's already
real soon.
receding. That's why he has
So-
typical I'm growing my hair long because I'm losing it hair.
Literally nothing gold can stay. So enjoy it now.
Imagine if they gave Mikey like a blunt bang.
Bang. Yes. I want that so bad.
Please.
Mia Farrow in Rosemary's
Rosemary's
Baby.
Baby.
And then we get Yusai saying, I think this is the rowdiest cast I've ever seen on Top Model. And then they cut to them all sitting quietly on that bus.
But when he said that, he did not seem thrilled.
No.
I think there is one person in this cast that Yusai likes.
And that's because they don't speak. We head to Hollywood and Highland because we're just going to the same places we always go to, it seems. And this is where we see definitely organic signs that definitely organic people have written.
These signs
I wrote
magic.
down so many.
Good. I'll pick up
I wrote
any that I don't hear you say. I will fill in the blank.
May I just read the only one I care about,
Yes.
and then the
Please.
two of you can take over? Stop Tooch blocking. Stop
so
Tooch blocking.
prominent. So featured. What is it?
No.
So that Stop Tooch blocking, the first one I wrote down. I was rooting for you. We were all rooting for you.
Good. Classic.
Sure.
Beautiful.
Ew, killed
They
me.
said Sarah
Hate it.
Tallenmall? Never.
Mm-mm.
Who's this?
Hashtag not too tall. My favorite. Who is this shade meant for? What's your agency? Instagram?
That one was wild.
Two related ones. Fierce than you. Not fiercer.
No.
Just fierce than you. And also capital F,
Yes.
fierce
Yeah.
in parentheses, you. I assume that person's from Philly.
Yeah. F you. Fierce
Uh-huh.
you.
My personal favorite stupid one. Occupy Fierce
Yes.
Street.
Yes, this is my favorite one.
I didn't see Occupy Fierce Street.
22 problems, but a booch ain't one.
That one's good.
I like
Miss J work. Yusai take my photo.
Ew.
And finally, halt height hate.
The only one I also saw was I woke up this flossom.
Yep.
Oh, yep.
What?
That tracks.
I'm a little sad that we had a Miss J and a Yusai, and poor Kelly didn't get like Kel on Earth.
Well, and here's the thing. The wildest twist of this entire episode.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
Kelly Catrone is nice, pleasant, and supportive the
What?
entire time.
What new prescription is Kelly on? Because this is so weird.
And twist on twist, it's going to continue at least one more episode.
I know.
Who went to therapy?
She hurt us. Why take the note now? Why take the note now?
This is crazy. This is her final cycle. Don't make me like you in your final cycle.
Don't do it. Because I will say, Yusai also seems kinder and gentler this episode.
More chill for sure.
Yeah.
Really, it
I
feels
don't know
like
what's
Miss
happening.
J's getting more irritated and the other two are calming down.
I did like the updated bump, the episode bumper. I think
It's a better logo.
Mhm.
It looks more expensive.
Yes.
I like the golden blue.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
It's nice.
The only thing that I challenge about it, because I thought it was the best they've done of these
Mhm.
recent guys and girls cycles, right?
For sure.
And they didn't have a silly tagline, which great. But later on, the color theme of this cycle seems to be red, black, white.
Yes.
So it's so
But it's
weird
also
to
sort
me.
of black and yellow.
But it's so weird to me that
Yeah.
I don't know, red wasn't more prominent. Because we're going to get so much red later.
Ugh.
Oh, you're right, though. It's black and yellow. All the hashtags are that.
Yes.
Yes, all the hashtags and also, spoiler alert, Tyra Beauty.
Yeah. God. Oh, by the way, y'all, I don't think I've said it on pod. Oops Liner arrived.
Oh.
And I am here to say it works really well, even for old makeup.
Hey!
And also the packaging, like not so much the box, but the tube
Uh-huh.
is gorgeous.
Wow. You're going to have
Yeah,
to bring it.
but it's
to-
blue.
Mhm.
Why is it blue? I was told everything was black and gold.
I don't know.
Yeah, but I the next time the three of us are all together,
Yeah.
we'll
Friday.
we'll
Bring
give
it Friday.
we'll give each other cat's eyes. What is it? What can you do?
Well, now you can do dog eyes. Now you can do puppy eyes. It goes the other way.
Aww.
Mm-hmm.
So look out for that social media sneak behind the scenes where we all put eyes on and then take them off.
The audience reactions to Kelly Catrone, who now has a bodyguard,
Mm-hmm.
compared to Jay Alexander looking cool and cash, the audience is like, oh, Kelly Catrone. Miss J.
Lose
That's also the
their minds.
contestant reactions.
Yes.
Yeah. I do wonder if Miss J, like maybe they were filming this at a time where they didn't realize Miss J would be
Oh,
appearing,
sure. That's true.
you know.
And in the words of Yusai, finally we get, of course, the creator of the show, the beautiful and one and only Tyra Banks, of whom Beja says, I've been watching her from the beginning. She's broken molds.
We can never make those
Cookies.
Those
again.
Jello salads again.
Can I please read Tyra's speech to the crowd?
Right before she says it, this is where I clocked that Lacey might be truly funny.
Yes.
Because she says of Tyra, her face is like a buttery canvas. How is it possible? I don't know.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's funny. A buttery canvas.
She's talking about butterboards before they.
I was just about to say Tyra Banks, a butterboard.
Tyra comes out in a half jacket pantsuit.
I actually kind of lived. This is
I
it
did
for
not
me.
live.
I loved it.
And she says, "What's up, Hollywood? What's up, models?" Looking directly into the camera. Hello. I get asked more than anything, walking down the street, social media, Tyra, please take that height requirement away from Next Top Model. That's not a question. So I said, you know what? This is cycle 22. And the reason why is because we are OG. We are the original. We are copied all the time, but never duplicated.
Ooh.
They come and they go because the thing that the people that copy us do is beauty in a little circle. And you have to look like this to be a model. But over 22 cycles of America's Next Top Model, we say, no, the hell with that. And if I can give you any advice in life for you models and into the camera, you at home, don't let anyone ever get in the way of your dreams. What did she say in that speech? What was she talking
the
about?
main thing was her saying all these other modeling reality shows, Make Me a Supermodel, The
Mhm.
Face, all these things. They were
Mhm.
like, not us, not gonna last. And she isn't wrong.
Sure
That's
isn't.
true. But she says, we've been doing this for 22 cycles and now we're taking away the thing is, like, it's not that big of a statement for you to be like, and we're doing it a little different. It's like, number one, you did do that. And number
Mhm.
two, why now? And number three, you keep saying they say and then drops what they said.
They say.
It's just,
Beauty's only
It's-
what we want it to be.
and then during this whole speech, there are so many tourists not giving two shits walking through the shot.
Love it. I also, the
Keeping
speech was
beauty
so
in a
long.
little circle. In a little circle.
Little circle.
A petri dish of a thing, really.
The box metaphor is just sitting there.
Tyra one take.
And then she dips.
She disappears.
We need to talk more about the aggressive way she said, "Don't let anyone get in the way of your dreams."
Of your smiles and dreams.
It had the energy of kiss my fat
Fat
ass.
ass.
And also,
Yeah, who
please
said
smack
what?
my fat lash.
Who was she responding to
Yes,
specifically?
that's what I'm
Something
sa-
was said.
Something
for sure.
was said.
What did Naomi say, Tyra?
Well, the face, I think, started in 2013. So I think this was truly the first cycle
Yeah.
after that.
And I don't know when Make Me a Supermodel happened.
2008. I looked it up real quick. It's actually way older than I
Oh.
thought.
Never mind.
Yeah, unless I was looking up the international version, but I don't think. Oh, there was a British one of the exact same name. But no, 2008.
Oh. So it was the
2009.
face. She was really pissed that Naomi Campbell had the face.
Yes.
Maybe a Supermom only had 2 seasons.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Fail.
because it wasn't good. We see my favorite kind of Tyron, which is telling us that there are 2 people with the same name, but we only see one. And that is India S.
We will never meet the other one.
We barely see India S.
We only see India S because in next episode, they have to show India S.
Because Mame made a friend.
Yep.
And she's
She'll
gonna.
never get to speak.
These swimsuits are ill-fitting.
Sure are.
These sexy swimsuits.
So, we get a return to a top model staple, and that is the side-by-side comparison that does not bolster the point they were trying to
Nope.
make. Because Kelly says that Delaney, who's our tall lady, basically,
Yeah.
she's our almost 6 foot tall person, looks exactly like Helena Christensen. And you see the side by side, and no, she does not. Delaney's lovely. She does not look like
Delaney
her.
also has a stunning face.
Yes.
Gorgeous.
I think she looks like Helena Christensen from the distance that Kelly is at on the top of the bus.
Very far away.
We also have protesters that are protesting what? What are they actually protesting?
Occupy Fear Street. It's gotta be Occupy Fear Street.
Well, because the protesters are also saying positive things.
Yes.
And then, wait a second, guys. Mikey figured it out.
Oh.
They're here on purpose.
This is also one of these pranks that only works on the first pair, that everyone else knows it's gonna happen.
Kelly has a new problem, y'all. And that's that American men these days.
Some American men these days.
They forget all about women.
Nothing but a bunch of peacocks.
She says that in relation to Devin and
Devin.
Mame, because Devin, and I love this, I always love this word, is dust Mame on the runway, because
Yeah.
Devin runs.
He tries to get through the protesters. Mommy's taken too long.
Wild walk from Devin, because they can't even comment on the walk,
Nope.
and the walk is insane.
Insane.
Devin's a cartoon character of a person.
For sure.
They're always like fingers in mouth, hands
They
up.
love a finger in mouth.
Yeah, and it's just like, I think I know. The look is so unique. I would actually surmise that all these agencies, if we're to believe, let's
Yes.
say there's a world where that's 100% true, they meet Devin or see some pictures and
Yes.
they're like, that's something we don't have. That
Yes.
is such a unique face.
Mm-hmm.
And then literally they try to
Send
send
him
Devin
on-
out on auditions and they're like, we can't work with this person.
Yes.
You remember when you described Gianna as a mysterious blur of a person?
Mm-hmm.
Devin's the least mysterious blur of a person
Yes.
you've ever met.
A foghorn of a
blur, no
person. You know it's
mystery.
there.
Uh-huh. But that doesn't matter because we meet cutie Miguel, who worried me at the beginning of his sentence.
Sure.
And then I was okay because he said, I'm a chemical, biological, radiological, and nuclear specialist because he works for the army, but that's where he met his boyfriend.
And we misses already.
This
And
man deserves
unfortunately-
so much more screen time. Because he's never going to get to talk again.
Barely. Also, what city from
surprised
Puerto Rico is he
Miguel-
from?
I'm surprised Miguel got this much screen time because he gets the amount of screen time that you would think, oh, we were going to see like 1 or 2 more clips of him, but we'll actually never see Miguel again.
Well, he's boy
Yeah.
Ashley, his partner on the runway. Ashley, who becomes like we'll see once and then never again.
Mm.
He does have some great background faces, though. Like some Tatiana level background faces.
Mhm. And
Ugh.
then we meet who, as a model, is my least favorite, and that is Dallas.
Yeah.
Dallas is not plausible as a model.
Nope.
No.
Dallas doesn't seem like a cool person to hang out with.
No.
And Kelly
Aw.
hates him because he decides to peck bouts at the end of the runway.
I think you mean Pooch.
Lexa.
Kelly says, "You're poochy pooch, no flavor." When did the contestants watching decide that they were going to do bits?
I don't know.
Who started the bit doing?
Was this just dares on the bus?
Good old bus dares. Because Jake and Raquel decide they're going to do a salsa tango dip at the end of the runway.
Raquel, who auditioned 5 times. That's not the brag you think it is.
Yeah. Beja did it this cycle.
To be fair, everything Raquel says is not the brag Raquel thinks it is.
Yes.
That's her entire time on the show.
We also see the beginning of Kelly's loose understanding of ASL when Niall walks.
I do love that Kelly is like, America will finally love me.
I'm going to win their hearts and minds.
I can kind of spell. And what she kind of spells all the time is Niall's hot. Niall, I love you. Hot, hot, hot. I love you, Niall.
I would believe that of our judges and mentors, she knows the most.
Yes.
Yes.
Because I think the answer is 0 for everybody else.
Yeah. We also see Courtney and Gage, the one time you'll see Gage.
Yeah, we're not going to get that name right now, though.
Also made me sad. I like Gage.
I also like Gage.
A little fun cutie.
And Gage, the few times we get of him, is enjoying himself. He is supporting other people, including the women.
Yeah, hanging out with women and having a good time.
Yeah. We also see...
Wow, our bar is low.
Really is. Justin and V, where we learned that armpit photo is good, but armpit runway? That's offensive.
Bad. This is a pit forward cycle for people, though.
Every time there's men, it's always pit forward.
But I love at the end, when they're giving the overall evaluations, Yusai saying there was a lot of hair flip deodorant ads.
I mean...
And Devin chooses to call out the entire show by saying, I don't want to lose the respect of my fellow modeling family and friends.
Yikes.
Can't believe they kept it in.
Welcome to our ugly home.
Reddit is back for a historically hideous season.
It's our 100th ugly house. This place is mayhem. That is impressive.
And if these walls could talk,
Do you cry a lot?
I do.
they'd have a lot to say.
What in God's name is this pit?
Don't get too close.
No, if you see the show, I'm scared of cat.
Ugliest House in America season premiere Wednesday at 8 on HGTV.
I had that dream again. My small business needs to hire, but I don't use LinkedIn, and I hire an energy vampire. But also, they're a literal vampire. And suddenly, my team is spending all their time sharpening wooden stakes and buying bulk silver and rehearsing ancient chants, and then I wake up.
Don't let hiring nightmares ruin your dreams. LinkedIn Jobs' new AI assistant takes insights from over 1 billion professionals to create a short list of the best fits for you. Post your job for free at linkedin.com/quality. Start hiring today with LinkedIn.
When we head to our panel room for Do-si-dos.
Captions crunch was truly, what am I supposed to do with this?
Because Tyra, I think, was trying to say dos-e-dos, 2 and 2.
That was my assumption.
But she even didn't say it right. She did say it like do-si-dos.
No, she just said do-si-dos.
Yeah.
And we learned that their cut is going to be from 31, 30 to 22.
And it's all about hashtag, not too tall, not too short.
Why not
It's
small?
a medium model. It's a medium model time.
With that hashtag, I can't believe there wasn't some sort of like Tyra and the Three Bears nonsense
Oh
where she
my
made the
God.
3 other judges.
Old
put bear
time.
costumes on.
Pre-All-Stars, she would have been dressed as Goldilocks in a pop-in. So Lacey's first.
She has a great panel, like very shy vibes.
Yes. She has, quote-unquote, some modeling experience because everyone does.
Mhm.
And on a serious note, let's talk about your parents. I know they struggle, which is Tyra's new phrase.
Yep.
Mhm.
And I don't want to be mean, but this is not really trauma. Your parents got divorced. And that sounds bad.
I don't
I'm
think
sure
Lacey...
it was legitimately rough.
Yeah.
Yes.
I got the vibe that Lacey didn't think it was trauma. I think she just wrote it on that application.
Yeah.
And Tyra was
Yes.
like, this is the only thing that's serious we could talk about.
It's also very interesting to me because they show this before photo. Because part of Lacey's narrative now is that 18 months ago she lost 35 pounds. And whenever people show a before photo, it's meant to be so dramatic. And look, everybody should keep their body at the place that makes them happiest.
Yep.
Absolutely.
She looks great at either weight. She's stunning in all photos that I've seen so far.
She's also 18. And I'm sorry, your body is still changing.
Yeah.
This is like, the way it's presented is like, wow, you're a great person now. It's
Well,
like,
and this is
No. The way it presents is way more funny.
This is where I ascended. This is where my heaven death occurred. Because Lacey said that she wasn't taking care of herself during the divorce because she didn't have a mom there to cook things.
y'all.
I love that Lacey said, I gained weight because my mom wasn't cooking.
I am dead in heaven.
So you tell me whose fault that was.
My dad, he only knows how to cook McDonald's drive-thru.
My dad with his Uncrustables. I'm sorry.
But also, Lacey, learn how to fucking cook a sandwich.
Yeah,
I don't know what to
you're
tell
16.
you.
Cook a salad.
I loved it so much.
Lacey's biggest problem is I don't think she's very photogenic. I think
Ooh.
her...
Oh, opposite take.
Okay. I think Lacey in movement looks more beautiful than Lacey does in pictures. That's my hot take.
I think Lacey doesn't take makeup well.
Maybe that's it.
I could see that. Her like bus photo, not for me.
Yeah.
Her later photo that we see, I thought was one of the best.
But doesn't matter because Niall comes in his resort wear realness category.
Look, there is, from what I've seen so far, exactly one male identifying contestant on the show who can dress well, and that is Justin.
Yeah.
I was about to say, that is not Niall.
Nope.
Sure ain't.
Also, I forgot what a goofball Niall was because
This interview bummed me out so hard.
Me too.
Because it reminded me of those moments in Top Model Yore when women only had one way to have a good personality.
yeah.
Which is bubbly, fun, loud, upbeat. That's the only kind of personality there is. If you're not doing that, you don't have a personality. Apparently, if you are a man who Tyra and Kelly find attractive, your only personality that you are allowed to have is sexy.
Yes.
Why can't this man be goofy? Why can't he be the goofball that he is? It's endearing. Why shouldn't you have that face and a goofy personality?
It makes Niall attractive that he's a goofball.
Yes.
Especially because you get so much seriousness that can borderline on aggression from
Every
the
other guy.
other contestants and a lot of the other dudes that like. Now, I will say, when he goes on his speech about how good he is at facial expressions, and this will be, he'll be so good at modeling, and then he does the same goofy face for everything, and Tyra's like, no, like not. It was the first time I saw in real time Tyra instruct something, and then the contestant immediately picked it up. It felt like a successful Tyra tutelage.
I appreciated that he took her notes. I hated the fact that she came up and corrected his sign language.
That's what I hated.
That was ridiculous. I
like,
mean, obviously
corrected how he spoke.
Also, because she does it wrong. He shows her how he says his name, and she did it wrong.
Yeah, looks at it for 2 seconds, says, I got this, right? And he's polite, so says, yeah, sure.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. I'm always on the side of top model needs to have more definitions for what a good personality is.
And just generally more goofballs.
Yeah, and it's like, I'll still have justice for Nikisha to the end of my days. And I like Niall's personality. I was just impressed of how well he adjusted his face.
Yes.
I agree with that.
And it makes me think Niall's going to be very directable.
In these early episodes, that does seem to be one of his greatest strengths.
Mm-hmm.
Mame comes in, shows Tyra up, immediately speaks French. Grew up
I was
in,
like, Tyra, don't dip your toes into this.
and this is where we find out She's a real riches to rags story in her mind.
Can you imagine saying to someone, as Tyra Banks, "You are the daughter of a diplomat and lived a very wonderful life. You had cooks and maids, but then what happened?"
The problem is what the show thinks the trauma is actually not the bad thing. The bad thing is cultural dissonance, right? There was clearly her parents were from Africa, became a diplomat to Geneva. She grew up the beginning of her life in a very culturally diverse city. Then her parents were like, this isn't working, because either they were traveling a lot or they didn't want her living there. So they sent her to live in the States with family.
Yeah.
And it just seems like at that age, she had a lot of like shocking twists that would destabilize a child. And also, I think she was like, I should have been able to stay where I was clearly comfortable. But it
also seems like she had very little in-person contact with her parents after that.
Yeah, she says that she expressed to her parents over the phone, like, hey, I want to come back. I want to, do this, that, and the other. And she
they're like, nah.
says something kind of devastating. She's like, I kind of just raised over the phone.
Yeah. But that's like the real trauma, right? But the show is more interested in me like, you were rich and then you weren't.
And the thing was, I don't think that's even true.
No.
She just wasn't a diplomat in Switzerland anymore.
Well, she does allude later. It sounds like her life in the US was rougher than her life in Geneva. And we haven't heard enough details to really know yet.
Sure. But then also she just ends it with and I'm also the current reigning Miss Maryland. So just a little punctuation on that story, I guess. Her picture, her bus picture is my favorite.
So beautiful. She's so beautiful.
They're going to ruin her hair.
I was just going to say, please don't ruin her hair. It's so stunning.
And she's the opposite. She took makeup gorgeously. This looks like a lipstick ad to me. And maybe even hair product or something. But like, this is so good and also truly works at a kind of a bizarre angle.
Yeah.
This shouldn't work as well as it does.
I agree. Then our interstitial between interviews.
This was one of the stupidest fights I've ever seen on Top Model.
Well, does Mikey think that Beija's crown is a real crown?
I don't know. It's clearly plastic, right?
It's clearly plastic.
Clearly. Although, the show would have us believe that it's made of something extremely heavy and fragile. Because the source of this fight is that Beija comes in with a crown and says specifically, "Don't break this," which says to me that she was worried that it could be broken, so it's not in great shape. A lot of people are passing it around.
Hadassah, let's be real about this. Hadassah had it for most of that time.
Hadassah to, who does she pass it to? Dallas. And that's when it breaks. But the sound that the show adds to this crown breaking of like a car window being broken.
To me, it's like a chandelier that fell.
I have a completely opposite take.
Ooh.
I think this was all a scam.
Already? Was it already broken?
Yes. I think because Beija was real liberal with putting that crown on people's head and being like, it's really dear to me, but you can use it. And then walked away and just waited to spring the trap. It's like that guy on the street who you bump into, but his food falls over and he's like, wow, now you have to give me money.
Whiplash.
Yeah. It's a real slip and fall of a scam.
When she says, "I paid $200 and something for this crown, so each of you owes me $120 specifically."
Yes. Well, for pain and hardship. Pain and suffering.
$240 is what you theoretically pay.
It's a scam.
She flips hard, though. This is, even if it's performative, this anger is covering the room, and Lacey cannot help herself because Lacey is actively laughing at what's going on.
Then, when Beija comes in, wearing the wiggly crown and a graduation robe,
and holding the graduation cap, and saying, we get a lot of shots more shots than we ever have before of models entering the interview.
Yes.
We do get a lot of behind-the-scenes-y shots.
Mm-hmm. And she says, as this is happening, in an interview, but this is where they're playing it, everybody loves an honest person until they meet an honest person. Everybody loves me until I tell them how I feel about them. It is too lol. Oh, was someone upset by your unsolicited opinion of them?
Everyone loves an honest person until they meet an honest person. If it was just that, I could get to a place of knowing what she meant.
Sure.
She's saying the phrase, everyone loves me until I tell them how I feel about them. I'm like, well, that just sounds like the first time you meet someone, you're like, go.
Yes.
Which is basically what happened with Devin, at least so far.
Can I tell you both a caption's positive crunch?
Oh.
A crunch up, if you will.
A crunch wrap supreme?
Crunch up.
A caption crunch supreme?
I love when I get hired to crunch up.
Yeah. Good comedians crunch up. Captions, because you know how they'll say the name of the person if they're kind of off screen?
Yeah.
So you know that it's not the person on screen who's talking. They put Beja with an A. So at some point, assuming this wasn't like a typo, there was an update that happened with the captions, and I've never noticed that before on old media, going back and correcting, because obviously they can't update the like hard-coded stuff into the episode. But
Right.
I was fascinated by that, and I'm going to see if it happens again.
Going
there was
forward.
never a time where Beja was talking and
Right.
she wasn't on screen, because she loves being on screen.
Oh, this whole interview is bits.
Because we learn that she is wearing a graduation robe because she didn't graduate 8th grade, but this is a high school graduation robe?
Was very confused about this. And this was for her mother to see her graduate?
So she could finally see her walk?
What?
And the thing is, if I can give her one thing for this interview, once she took off the robe and the crown, the outfit was cute.
It was fine.
And unique.
Yeah. Then we pretend that the contacts that she is wearing are real, and she has a baby picture to prove it, which if this child had blue eyes, you couldn't tell because they're blurry, but they look brown.
I love that Kelly asked her if she got color injected into her eyes.
I don't think you can do that. And if you can, you shouldn't.
If you told me that Kelly was part of like an LA club that involved rich people getting cutting edge body enhancements, I would believe you.
Sure.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Oh, there's a horror movie about that. Lex, do you know that horror movie? What's it? Society?
No.
It's also a big part of Orphan Black.
Society was a 1989 body horror film that was about the elite who got into like this cult in Beverly Hills about making their bodies perfect.
Ooh.
Oh, the tagline's "The rich have always fed off the poor."
Ooh.
This time, it's for real. This movie had something to say.
This time it's for real.
You know who hates Beja? Miss J. Miss J knows a scammer when she sees one because they said no.
They said, here's a surprise spit take for you.
And then Tyra has her best joke in the history of America's Next Top Model, because next in is Mikey. And Tyra takes one look at Mikey and says, "You just don't seem like you pay bills." And listeners, the delivery, the wording, the accuracy, it was, Tyra's just, I don't look like you pay bills.
It was the realest, devastating read of someone.
It was. And it just came out of her mouth. It was like she didn't mean to say it. And that's what made it even better.
Yes.
Yeah, it was so funny.
Then we get a weird, confusing story about the brother.
Look, I respect people's right to say as much or as little of their growing up home life as they want.
Sure.
Yeah.
And I understand that once you're on the reality show and you're sort of figuring out that balance, you sort of have to figure out what you're going to say. But the sentence, late 80s, early 90s, was a really rough time in the world, especially where we lived. tells you absolutely nothing about a person.
I mean, sure, the Gulf War was happening.
I also just kind of feel bad for,
Like an anti-Reagan screen, I would be here for it.
Sure. They closed down the mental hospitals. That's a whole comic book.
I just kind of feel bad for his brother Ricky, who's got to get his name and photo on the show, just being like, but he was garbage.
Ricky, who is now probably in witness protection program.
Yeah.
Here's my cautionary tale.
Don't do it. And this photo, he is uncomfortably gaunt in this
Yes.
photo.
It looks
He's
like
Strung
almost
out.
like there was some kind of fisheye lens used.
Yeah, the photo is so, his body is leaning forward and it makes his head look so big.
And also, these are the least sexy Speedos I have ever seen in my
No.
The
life.
proportions are weird.
It's, I wouldn't.
And then Courtney puts on a costume
Sure does.
Mm-hmm.
and to combat her nerves, she's like, what if I came in character? And she won't be the last.
This has worked before.
Yeah.
I have a present, which is also my talent for Tyra.
This
And
picture of a white lady that she
This portrait of Gina Davis.
and she's a quote tablet model, which makes her sound like she's Moses.
And then they go through this whole thing about explaining how timers on cameras work. It's like, I go, I said it.
Technology.
Yo, we've had timers on cameras for decades.
Every selfie of hers they show is also so blurry.
Oh God, these are all MySpace photos.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's the vibe for sure.
But her actual photo,
Oh, she looks great on camera.
yeah,
She looks
Yes.
great on camera.
The face. She has no idea what she's doing with her body.
at all.
Her face always looks incredible.
Yeah, well, she doesn't.
Her lips look insane. They're
Yeah.
amazing.
Hannah, her body doesn't fit in tablet. Only face.
She's like,
She's
I don't.
modeling H to tablet.
It's here to there because that's how long it takes her.
Starts modeling there, still has it here.
Then we meet Hadassah
Who
proper.
I assume, Lex, is your favorite.
I love Hadassah.
Our very first Showgirls contestant.
Hadassah says she's here to make friends, to be able to manipulate the competition like she does in pageants.
Yes. I love
Anyone who's ever competed in a pageant with Hadassah, if you could come forward and tell us about it, that would be great.
I just love that she's like, I am here to make friends, to scheme.
love it.
Scheme before, we'll scheme later.
I love it. Her photos are terrible, but I love her.
She is legit the worst model. It's so
But
funny.
So fun to watch.
But like, it's her eyes are never connected to anything.
And it's one of those things where she is so wildly beautiful. She's
She's
a beautiful
gorgeous.
person. But it's just not on camera at all.
Then we get another interstitial where Stefano is worse than Mikey so far, which is a
Ooh.
mean feat.
Well, to set this up, because it's a great Nile moment that I don't want to skip over.
Mhm.
Beja, the producer, I assume, she's asking everyone, who do you think's going to be eliminated tonight?
I don't even know if that is
I don't
by
think
a
it was producer.
I think she would.
That's producer Beja.
Yes.
But then Nile responds, I don't want to break your heart like someone broke your crown.
And even Beja is like, well done.
Well
I
done.
mean, so
Who are you
funny.
going to be mad at? Niall? Ramon?
But also, that's is now going to be not only goofy but witty.
Mhm.
Mm.
And then Stefano goes in on Alexa.
Mhm. With a little help from Buddy Bryant.
But then Bryant says, a big tit singular. Don't make you a model. Yeah, because you need two, probably, Bryant.
I mean, you probably have to, generally speaking.
Which is so funny because Brian's got pretty big titties, all things
Yeah, he
considered.
does. But what does Alexa say? Because it's bleeped. What did she say? Suck my
The whole
dick?
thing is bleeped.
I wrote, I have no clue what words were bleeped out of Alexa's mouth because the
nothing.
sentence structure was confusing.
I do love that Hadassah immediately comes out and defends and says, hey, guess what? Me too. Haha.
Yeah. Well, basically, like, oh, you can tell when someone's had a boob job. Could you tell about my boobs?
Well, then Stefano's mad that everyone surrounds Alexa, who's crying and upset, and comforts her. And he's like, well, I'm all alone over here.
I do
It's
love
almost
that
like I'm wrong.
I love that Justin says he looks like a piece of shit now.
Justin's like, I wouldn't say that. Mm.
Well, but Justin says it like this. He's like, looks like a piece of shit now.
And then
We can't give too
To
much
make
energy
it-
to Justin Court.
Yeah, that's
good
true.
point. To make it even worse, Stefano says she seems like a young girl who's had some work done. Correct me if I'm wrong, this woman is 23 years old, right?
Yeah.
There's a deep-seated hatred in Stefano that is this whole sexist bullshit about women need to be perfect and beautiful and gorgeous, but also you can't have any work done. It has to be natural. How dare you wear too much makeup?
Mm-hmm. Oh, and if you've had work done, it's because you're a gold digger and a bad person.
Yeah. You're fake. It reminds me of that whole thing of like, well, if you wear too much makeup, you're basically lying.
Yep.
Yes, but that's what it is.
Very
it's
that.
it's
Mhm.
you've tricked me.
Yeah.
You've
Yep.
tricked my boner into happening, and therefore you must be punished.
It gets so close to like the gay panic defense to
Uh-huh.
me. So
Mhm.
uncomfortable. And what's great is that Stefano embarrasses the crap out of himself when he goes in to do the worst song in top model history.
Well,
And that's saying something.
first we get Alexa's interview, seemingly right after this.
Sure made it seem like she had to go right in after
Yeah.
this happened.
Where she says that she's dealt with anorexia, depression, and
Mhm.
seemingly constant bullying. And also, yeah, it happened right now.
Yeah.
And it's just, this is rough. And this is only shown though in like, to then show Stefano's interview. It feels like him bullying her interview, and then it's coming in for Stefano.
To
And I'm
play
gonna
an original reggae rap on his
Reggae
guitar.
rap.
And I want to say about Alexa's picture, I thought it was one of the better ones.
I agree.
I
I
agree.
agreed with the critique of chin down a little bit more, but
Mhm.
otherwise, I was surprised because look, Alexa has less than common proportions for a model.
Her
Yes.
chest is quite large.
It's quite
Mm-hmm.
large, and I was pleasantly surprised that was not prominent in the photo.
And I like her thing about like, I liked my breasts before. I like my
Mhm.
I
breasts
like
now.
them now.
Yep,
I
I
loved
loved
that.
hmm I love him. I
Yeah,
love him, and I always will.
this
Yes.
isn't a self-esteem thing that I was sad and now I'm happy.
Mm-mm.
I just wanted to do it.
Yep. So Stefano does neither reggae nor rap nor song.
No.
And like to the point that the judges can't contain themselves. They literally just cut him off. They're like, well, this is no Ben.
And this photo is what they're going goo goo gaga for? This one?
I will say, I like the ears. I like that
The ears are fine.
aspect of his face. I think
If
his...
Kelly at some point does not say that he looks old, I'm going to be mad.
I'm going to be
Yeah.
furious.
It's just... And the eyes are very dull.
Yes.
Yeah. The mouth is loose.
Also, in his interview, extra personality drop because the show's desperate to show him as anything besides hating Alexa.
Mm.
He thinks that all religion is terrible and doesn't matter who or what we believe in. And you're just like, out of nowhere. I'm like, if you believe that, that is fine. Kind of an odd interview answer.
That's his trauma.
I don't know.
That's
Mm-mm.
more Romeo coded though.
Yes, very much.
Oh gosh, do we need a remix of Romeo?
Sure didn't.
And then in speeds Devin. Tyra's face while talking to him is classic Uh-oh, I've started this conversation and I don't know how to end it.
Sometimes it seems like Devin's in fast forward. What he says, the movement, it's all quickened.
He's on 1.5 speed for sure.
Yeah. And then he just names 4 places, despite the fact that we've heard 6 agencies 100 times. San Francisco, Germany, Denmark, Canada. Oh.
Tyra said, it didn't work last time, so let me try it again. I found you on Instagram.
But the different inflection when she said it to Winnie, like she was complimenting herself.
Uh-huh.
You know, I found you on Instagram. And the tinge of horror to Devin of, you know, I found you on Instagram.
And I guess there weren't videos. There were just pictures. So I didn't.
But then they keep showing this horrible photo from Instagram.
Anytime they've ever shown a social media photo, I've almost never
Thought it was good.
thought they were good. In fact,
No.
again, to defend Brian, the weird cosplay one that he shows, I'm like, at least that's a photo.
looks like a photo.
Yeah. Devin leaves the room, and Kelly Catrone, of all people, says, I think he should stay. I actually think we could help him.
And
Kelly wants redemption.
Devin's photo isn't bad. I understand why Devin has booked agencies.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the thing you can give Devin. He's going to give you a lot of different, unique options.
Yes.
Because he's just always going to be moving and doing things. And honestly, this picture really works for me.
I
Even
agree.
the weird little hand down below.
Mhm.
The face is actually kind of gorgeous.
Yeah.
I do think if you played him at regular speed, he could have some grace to go along with this really fascinating face.
Because he has a dancer energy, but I don't think he is. But he like has that look.
Yes.
Mhm.
That is really fascinating. It's just, I can't stand this weirdo. Like,
And then doing one hell of a front flip
oh
in.
my gosh.
Dustin said, I've got tricks.
And youth. Unlike those olds in the hallway.
He comes in with 3 things: a beaming smile, suspenders, and a white tee.
And Tyra asked if she could touch his wrestler cauliflower ears.
Nope, no, thank you.
Can I feel your cauliflowers? Which sounds disgusting and also is disgusting.
And then he comes up and she touches the non-cauliflowered one first. And
Yep.
she's like, aw. And he's like, no, it's this one. She's like, oh, it feels different. He's like, yep. And then this is actually endearing. He walks away and she's like, you're beautiful up close. And he goes, you too.
Because he's a child.
Yes.
But his photo, I hope he is 18 years old because he's crushable. This boy is crushable.
Yes.
I'm not saying hot, like, no, he's very crushable.
Oh, for sure. 18-year-old me
Yes,
would
that's
be
what I
like,
mean.
oh my gosh. He does have very large pecs compared to the rest of his body.
His pecs are huge.
Like everything else is
Like
like
they're in hand. Like it's like
Skinny man.
zoomed in.
yeah.
His breasts are as big as Alexa's comparatively.
Emotionally.
Yeah.
Stefano should have said something to him too.
Dustin was like, he did.
He just
Dustin
seems like a young boy who's had some work done.
Dustin did say, to be fair, Dustin went, I also have my plan. But Stefano couldn't understand him. Ashley is next, only to tell her trauma.
I think this woman is so stunningly beautiful.
Mhm.
That jawline, that face, I can't get over how gorgeous she is.
No, but the show is not here to investigate that really at all.
Well, this is your blink and you'll miss it supportive Gage, who is like, you've got it though. You're it, Ashley. You're great. Like, it's so sweet.
Justice for Gage.
Justice for Gage. Her family was in a shelter for 3 to 4 years. And then Tyra says, and then there were more tragedies that happened.
And that was ADR'd, everybody.
Uh-huh.
She ADR'd, and then there were more tragedies that happened.
Because she was molested by her brother's friend at 5 years old.
And now currently has a younger sibling who is 5.
Mhm.
And she's very, very protective, and she's not even sure if her mom knows why she's so protective.
Because she said she never told her parents.
Right.
And what's Tyra's response to this? Sorry.
It's not the reaction is not nearly enough for that
No.
very emotionally charged story.
No, Tyra was thinking about
What's
that
going
ADR
on?
she's going to put in that she forgot to say at the time.
I'll also say, Ashley's picture,
It's one of the best.
Gorgeous.
you could argue the best, actually.
Yes.
You could easily argue the best. It's incredible.
Stunning.
The one funny thing about Ashley is she's got
These glasses.
these Mr. Magoo glasses that she puts on that blow up her eyes.
Yes.
It's just like, who told you you needed glasses that big?
Then Bryant waddles in.
He
I'm
gets the
already
weird
sick of
backstage
him.
angle, too. He gets the weird backstage angle.
Let's talk about this outfit.
Oh, please.
Because we've got a sleeveless hoodie, over nothing, jeans rolled up to his knees.
6
basically,
inches. He's rolled them up. This is not
and
good for a short.
long striped socks.
And ugly shoes.
And then Tyra's aghast at how many more followers than her she has. And then Yusa goes, there's a lot of pictures of me in my underwear on Instagram, too.
I loved that.
And Brian's just like, I'm hot, I guess, and that's my whole deal.
This is where he says, when I get my picture taken, it's almost orgasmic to me. I feel sexier in front of a camera than I do naked with a girl in bed.
It's okay. You don't have to be into girls or guys, Bryant.
No.
You can just be into
You
yourself.
in a mirror, baby.
Yeah.
Light a candle, put on a slow jam.
This
And
photo,
Look at you.
his photo is him kissing his own bicep.
his photo is him smelling his armpit.
I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you.
It also, it makes his nipple, his one nipple, look so distorted. It's like under his arm. Raquel comes in for a bit. This is why she had to audition 5 times.
Why did she
Just
come
so-
in with this
Just so
energy?
Tyra could be mean about it, because my backup quote for this episode was, "Oh yes, you're a very Harry Potter girl."
Why a wand? And I also thought production was going to pop in a graphic when she said that. I was shocked they didn't. Jake is here to hate typical models.
And Miss J was like, "Oh, I'm sending you home."
Yeah,
Jay-
for
but also
real.
Jay says that hearsay can start wars. I mean, yeah, but what a wild statement after I hate typical models. Melissa comes in as the shortest person in the world.
Under 5 foot.
And this is, I think, going to be my take on Melissa. It always looks very junior in an uncomfortable way. Because this and next episode, I don't know if I would put Melissa in this little clothing.
She is stunning.
She
Beautiful
is.
girl.
Mm-hmm. Has an amazing face.
But just,
But yeah, here's the thing. When you line up a bunch of folks and they're all relatively the same age, but one is much shorter than the majority of the people they're next to, they're always going to look younger.
yeah.
Yep.
It's for the same reason that if you were the tall kid in high school, you played the parents in the theater production for the most part.
Unless
Like-
you're Hannah.
Never forget the end of Footloose. I played the Reverend's wife. The boy who played the Reverend was over a foot taller than me. When we reunited at the end, my face was in his belly button.
And the audience erupted in cheers.
Tears streaming down their faces.
But you're going to get so much Melissa because
Yeah.
Melissa is here to remind you of the theme of the auditions.
Uh-huh. Then Delaney came in and said, "Hey, I was a fat 13-year-old, and then I went through puberty."
And I'm
Wild.
hot.
And then Tyra said, sometimes being bullied's a blessing. And
She
Delaney's
said-
like, yeah.
She did.
I could not. But her reasoning behind bullying being a blessing is that now you're hot, but you can still relate to the normies.
And Delaney's like, yeah, all right, whatever.
I also want to tell both of you that my notes auto-corrected Delaney to Delafield.
Oh,
Just saw it.
Which is a great top model name, honestly.
Delafield.
Delafield.
Mine always just changes Delaney to Deli. It's Justin's turn, or should I say Jay Smooth.
Now, I have a question. And maybe there's an answer. I haven't looked him up. they keep pushing. They seem to be like Korean, but it doesn't seem to be a part of Justin's story that he's Korean.
I think it's just that Tyra went to South Korea
Uh-huh.
and decided that she's now met East Asian models.
Uh-huh.
And is because she basically says to Justin, like, I've met Asian male models
Yes.
now.
Uh-huh.
So I guess you can be in the cast.
And this is where he reveals that, unlike JW's take, this was a name he gave himself. No one gave him this nickname. He gave it to himself.
I could imagine, though, Jay Smooth is one of those things that I could see a guy calling him
Mhm.
and then him adopting it forever. I think the implication, Lex, was that someone randomly called him that, and he's like, yeah, okay, Jay Smooth.
Maybe.
I'll give you a fun name, Lex. L Styles.
Hate it.
Lexicon.
We already have it. It's Lexicon.
Lexicon, and that was me. I'm gonna say again, this is the only man so far who can dress. And he
Yeah.
looks cool and contemporary and young. And like it's
Yes.
his true personal style.
The only negative I have is that we are still in an era now where the male identifying contestants, it is okay for them to have bad skin. And we're not going to say word one about it.
No.
Yeah. And finally, we have Ava,
I'm so tired.
the inspiration for London's lie.
It made me miss London.
Yeah.
I love that Top Model has taught me the trope of kooky Christian.
No, she's really cool.
Yeah, she's a cool Christian.
She's really cool.
She comes in beflowered with a pink guitar. She saw Courtney's outfit and she was like, I got this.
This girl, I'm going to tell you right now, I've only seen 2 episodes this cycle, has a flower crown in every color of the GD rainbow.
I hate this from H to T.
From here to there.
From here to there, not for me.
But what you have to give Ava, she looks great on film.
When
That photo is stunning.
Yeah, I hate that I am a man that has to say, I think she's beautiful when she doesn't talk. But in a photo, she is stunning.
I was shocked that her face looks this beautiful and distinct on camera.
It's because you don't have a flower crown halfway down her face.
Good point.
She's got a gorgeous face for camera, too. I mean,
Mhm.
and she also seems to know what she's doing.
And has different energy.
Yep.
The cool Christian
Yes.
energy disappears.
Mm-hmm.
Keep your legs closed and your Bible open.
She's
Because here's the thing, you have to keep those legs closed because that's where you rest the Bible so you can
Oh.
read it.
The open Bible. Yeah, yeah.
But she's 5'5" and fabulous. Okay.
I'll say
Calm
this, she
down.
doesn't read as one of the shorts. I
No.
forget that she's one of the shorts.
She likes to wear a big shoe, though.
Yeah.
Closer to God.
Cool God who likes platforms.
She feels like petite Amber that psychologically couldn't be on the show ultimately. They were like, look.
No, now you said the worst thing. Thank God I'm saved.
No, I'm just saying it's like Ava was all the Amber characteristics but toned down just enough and past that psych eval.
Hot take, not toned down enough.
No. The way the coolness, the cool Christianness manifests itself is that she's always one step away from falling over because she's so free.
She's so filled with God's fun. So we arrive at the brutalist inspired mansion.
What is this concrete monstrosity?
From going from last season where the house was like beautiful to this uggo prison ward that they are going to put them in.
I can't let us skip over one of Kelly's best lines because if we're going to have one good season of Kelly, we got to get in all the good lines because they leave and Miss J erroneously says, I hope we get at least a couple of crazies. And Kelly goes, I think the odds are stacked in our favor.
What do we do with this happy, pleasant control?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Wow, that comfortable chair really changed Kelly.
That's it. She realized and she went to a chiropractor between cycles
Got
and the
adjusted.
pain is gone.
They go into the backyard with Yusai and Jay
Mhm.
and Foam Pit.
I don't know that it's the backyard also, because this cinder block building appears to be on a hill all its own. And at any given time, I don't know where we are in space.
Sure, this seems dangerous.
So dangerous.
And then Yusai tries to do something polite, which Miss J makes into a bit because Yusai's like, hey, now, can you see my lips so that you can read them? And Miss J's like, who cares if you can't read my big lips? And you're just like, I was like, Yusai's trying to like someone.
And we learn that Dustin is a confirmed edger. Loves it.
And Raquel reminds us that she's going to get in because she's normal sized, 5'11".
No, she says tall sized. She's the tall.
I know. I'm paraphrasing that she said these shorts, not model normals.
Then, okay. Immediately a balloon / ball pops.
Pops.
So, was there an extra contestant in this house that doesn't get in?
That's the 31st person.
That was Ramon's balloon.
Oh,
No. He's going to be replaced by a phone soon.
so the people that get in are Dallas, Mikey.
Did not see that coming.
No.
Dallas making it to episode 2? Come on now.
Mikey, Justin, Hadassah, Courtney, Niall, Dustin, Lacey, Stefano, gross, Ashley, Alexa, Ava, Devin, Beja, Melissa, Miguel, Delaney, and Mame, which comes to 18.
But also, we see Gage in the next
Gage.
episode. So Gage
We
makes
see
it.
Gage, Larissa, India S,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and I think another man. Oh, Bryant. Bryant is the other one.
Yeah.
Of course.
The people that we don't get are, and I did some research to find out who these people were, and I can't confirm one of these things, but I would love it if it's true. Because not only were there 2 Indias, there were also 2 Brandons. Brandon Lee, who may be the son of,
That Brandon Lee?
yes, he is a model, and he was about 19 at the time. So Pamela Anderson and Tommy Lee's son might have been in this cast.
I mean, Brandon Lee does show up on the America's Next Top Model fandom. So I think it's the same person.
Then Brandon McClendon, who was also an unseen contestant on last cycle. His hashtag was sarcastic.
Oh, babe. That's so mean.
It's really mean.
But also, wasn't he the one that was like super sexist? Like, why did they bring him back?
I don't know.
Was he?
No, he was that one that was like, he had a really weird.
I think this was another. I think he was unseen both seasons, but I could be wrong.
Hashtag sarcastic was one of the ones who Tyra came to punish. Oh, that one was the one who didn't like, who only liked light skinned black girls.
Was that him?
Maybe.
Hashtag
And he
sarcastic
came back
was.
after that?
Well,
We might be constructing a story. I just did hashtag sarcastic was racist.
Canonically.
then there was India Williams, who was Miss California 2017.
Even more pageanters.
Uh-huh. There was
Said it's Hannah.
I'm proud of it.
there was Jake from Kansas.
Oh, Jake who hates models.
Yeah, Jake who hates models, who did have a Model Mayhem account, so he doesn't hate models that much.
Also, he was not going to let this bring him down.
No. Then there was James, who was Texas. Raquel.
Even better than my sentence.
Yeah. He was 6'1". He was normal size. Raquel Smith may have also... There's also a Raquel Smith that was on the Face UK, so it made it hard to find her.
I love how hard you're working for all of these people, Lex.
There was Samantha the Plus, who's now a curve model, and she has a Pinterest page where, you know how you can have like boards or whatever?
Yeah, of course.
One of her boards is Mystery is her name, and it's just empty.
That is the most mysterious choice you could make.
And the show only gives normal sized Raquel and hates models Jake goodbyes.
Yeah, and then there's V Amor. And that's kind
Name.
of V Amor, yeah.
The show also ends with an in memoriam to a Richard Glatzer, who was a producer for 99 episodes of the show and a creative consultant for 133, and unfortunately died of ALS around this time.
Co-wrote the Oscar-winning Still Alice with his husband.
Yeah.
And that's it. But they make the eliminateds like keep searching, even though clearly 22 got in.
Well, this was also such a stupid way to do it, because basically if you found a name on a ball, you'd be like, Lacey.
It was
Like,
so stupid.
You didn't get to do the cool thing of like running around and finding
yours.
Yeah.
Or the even smarter thing where it's just labeled with your name and you open a thing and it says yay or nay.
If you had popped the balloon and it was like gold or nothing, like if glitter or
it was
nothing.
either confetti or nothing.
Yes.
And it would have been sticky on them because of the foam. That could have been cute.
Yeah.
So then the others are like, all right, gather round. And then they say bye.
You might still model one day. Bye.
You might be modeling now. I don't know.
Oh. You're all working now, right?
And if you're working...
No, I want the listeners to know we all paused because it's so hard to end an episode that just kind of ends, and all of us just sat there. And Hannah was about to be like, "Well,
Little wrap up.
little fun episode."
Yeah.
I mean, it was fine.
What a whatever episode of Top
I just
Model.
can't believe, spoiler, we've talked about it, but I can't believe we're going to have 3 episodes of auditions. It is crazy.
So wild.
It's so funny that we went from no auditions and us being like, "Oh, bring back the audition episodes." and
you want auditions?
I want to shout out our listeners because y'all kept this under your hats.
Sure
Because
did.
you know they were like, "Oh, they aren't ready."
But if you're ready for more episodes of Pod Leadum, you should rate, review, and subscribe. Leave us a review, a comment, a stars on Spotify.
Stars, please.
A 5 stars?
A 5 stars.
1 5 stars, please.
3 5 stars. 1 for each of us. And you can find me anywhere at Yet Charming.
I think I'm still on Instagram at Hannah Jane Ginsburg.
What's your agency, Hannah? Instagram. And I'm on TikTok at Jane McCrupp. Okay.
You're represented by TikTok.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And be sure to use the hashtag not to podleadum, whenever you do.
Not too pod and not too
To
lead 'em.
leadum. There we go. Thanks for that crunch up, Hannah. So for Pod Leadum, I have been Lex Basile Price.
What a mess. I'll be Hannah Jane Ginsburg.
And pop. Oh, it's J.D.B. Crump.
And we'll see you on top.
Pod Leadum is not endorsed by America's Next Top Model, Tyra Banks, 10x10 Entertainment, or any of their subsidiaries. It is intended for entertainment and informational purposes only. America's Next Top Model and all names, pictures, and audio clips are registered trademarks and copyrights of their respective trademark and copyright holders.